You froze. I was like, "Ooh, happy Monday. It's Magic Monday. Michelle Lee here.
Megan Camille.
We're so excited to be here. Happy solstice. Yesterday, Arizona times, the solstice was officially like at 11:30 p.m.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what time it was. The sun codes are amazing.
So amazing right now. And we had a fun sun code celebration on Saturday with your retreat. So we're in the summer solstice mood.
Yes, we are definitely in the summer solstice mood. Say hello when you pop in. Let us know where you're tuning in from so we can just know who. It feels more interactive if we know who's watching, right?
Yeah, say hello.
Right? Yeah, say hello. So much is coming through. Megan was here, and I did a 1 day retreat for some of our Sophia Mystery School students, and it was pretty darn incredible. Pretty darn incredible. Even my cat was freaking out Saturday night, early Sunday morning. He usually,
Even during the day.
even during the day, he was definitely feeling the presence of our galactic families, our angels, definitely, and our guides and teachers were all here, right?
Yeah, I remember saying it feels crowded in a good way, right? It was just obvious that there was lots of support and other beings and entities surrounding and bringing in the sun codes and celebrating the solstice with us.
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Anna. So glad you're here today. So, what I wanted to share about this solstice, what's huge is the sun codes coming in, and these are high frequency codes for the angelic human that are now reaching Earth for the first time in many thousands of years, maybe since Atlantis, Lemuria. So we're receiving those high frequency codes now. And but in order to truly receive them, it's important that you release the past, release the pain, the programs, trauma from your childhood, from past lives. All of that gets to be released now, and there's high frequencies coming in, and actually the aquamarine energy of the Divine Mother. It's a plasma light coming through, and all of these energies intermingling is making it possible to release that trauma, release those old programs. We talked a lot about the dark motherhood and what that means. It's not a shadow motherhood, it's dark motherhood. And but with all this light coming in now, releasing that trauma, releasing that old story, releasing the programming of that, the conditioning of that is much faster and much easier now,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so bringing in it's really like a golden cube of, it's a golden cube of concentrated, concentrated light and information. And that came through during yesterday's, I mean, it came through during the retreat. And then even more so, the concentration of the light and information was more, I was more aware of it and more in tuned with it on our Sunday celebration. So do the work, do that inner child work, really love on your little girl, because there is no time and space, there is no past, there is no future, there's only right now, and everything is happening now. So when you take the time to tune in with your inner child and give that child the love and attention that you needed, you craved, you desired, you are shifting timelines. You are transforming your present experience, and you are making yourself more receptive to these light codes, much more receptive. Anna says, I had a dream last night that was all about lack of trust in receiving. So this is great info, releasing past trauma. Yes,
Yeah.
good. You get to receive, because those illusory codes were actually were created to shut down the angelic human, right? You must be able to receive. I mean, that is part of the divine, the divinity of the human blueprint is that cycle of giving and receiving, giving and receiving. So giving up that story is so important. Anna, perfect, perfect. Do you have anything to add, Megan? I know I've been doing all the talking.
I'm really happy that you are. It's great information. And just to add to the piece of being able to receive the stories that, you know, we say stories because everything is just a story, even the good stuff. But the memories and the trauma and those type of things, they're like this plastic over. It's like a condom to the goodness.
I love
like
that.
it's like a plastic, but it's like a condom to the true experience. You know, it stops the you being able to receive, and so that's part of why you get to do the inner work and be there for your inner child, so that you're shifting from the timeline of where that was the only experience into a timeline that is a new experience. And the more you do that timeline work, I mean, it gets really mind-boggling, right? I go into like, wait, I just went and visited my 10-year-old little girl. Did I just do that now? Or did I have that experience at 10? Because I kind of remember this, right? So it gets a little foggy, but I think that's like where the magic is. And as we're shifting timelines, even in the past of if your little girl felt unseen or unheard, and then you go see and you hear her, then you're shifting into a timeline of being receptive, right? She could receive being heard, she could receive being seen, and then that opens you up to all of the other stuff that we're talking about, like the sun codes and that sort of thing. So they go hand in hand, right? They do go hand in hand.
Yes, love that, love that. It goes hand in hand. I remember sharing, doing some inner child work with me. I went back to my little girl and taught her about the four divine truths. Of I am good, I am a blessing, I'm lovable, and I am wanted. I taught her that. I was teaching her that. And I was like, oh, what came first? Because I didn't get any training around the four core wounds or training around the divine truths. I was not trained from the outside on that. That came through me as I was seeking to support my clientele of going, what gets in the way? I received that. So what was it? What happened first, the chicken or the egg? And that's what's so much fun is all time is now. So it is all perfect. And during this summer solstice, we are receiving so much light and information to help clear the amnesia of your divinity, help you to fully and completely remember who you are as the power and the presence, as the Christ consciousness. We are the Christ consciousness. So all of that light and information is coming in now. We are being called to tie up the loose ends and take care of that inner child and disconnect from trauma while holding on to and receiving the wisdom of the experience, because every experience has wisdom. Your past was not meant to be any different than what it was. You gained wisdom, you gained knowledge, you gained the experience, and now you get to release the trauma to fully step into the new human, the angelic human. So get out there, get the sun codes, play with your little girl and learn about and give her what she needs and desires.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that we did do that you guys, this just popped in, so you might enjoy it, is you infused the water with sun.
I did.
So maybe just tell them about that so that you guys can go do it. It was so amazing. I loved drinking the water.
Yeah, we still have some.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we should have some. And what I did is I just put an iced tea jar out with water, like you used to make sun tea, or some people still do. I've done it a couple of times with the tea bags, and I just put the water in the sunshine and declared that it was holding the frequency of the high frequency dimension, the light and energy codes of the sun, and it was being held in the water and transferred in as we drank it. And yeah, super powerful. I threw in some cucumbers too to make it refreshing and give it some flavor. It was so good. And what I actually did is I had 2 containers, and I had a Mother Mary oracle card and a Shakti oracle card. And I sat the jugs on those oracle cards to infuse the divine feminine energy in it as well, and just totally multiply and exacerbate those energies. So definitely make yourself some sun encoded water.
Now let's go have some.
All right, that's it for today. We will be checking in. We will be gone next week, but Tori will be popping in a Magic Monday, an excellent Magic Monday from the past to keep you checked in. And I'll be posting some pictures from Cancun.
I'll be in Cancun too.
We'll be in Cancun. Megan will be getting married on the beach. Woohoo! Love you all. Mwah. Bye for now.